Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. Welcome to... Sorry. It's, Let's Play 20 Years of Sonic.
Shameful.
Yeah, we were having a discussion about the Bombcast. Let's get back in here. I
guess.
So we're actually, even though it's only the second level, we're going over to Team Rose now. We're gonna do, one level for each,
Oh, you mean you don't...
For each non-Sonic team.
So you mean you don't have to go in order? If you start with Rose, do you have to start at level 1 again?
Yes, but it just so happens that I have, or not just so happens, I did it on purpose, that I have each of the teams queued up at the point in the game, which I'm prepared, okay?
Wouldn't that be hilarious if that did just so happen? Like, I logged in and it was perfectly set up. All the save games we need.
Team Sonic I already beat, so we can just pick any level, is the thing with that.
Let's do the last level.
I should also mention, I loaded up the ISO that I edited to take out the incidental voice files. So the only voice files that'll be in here are pre-rendered cutscenes and like anything that happens all the time. So like all the voice samples that they use when you switch characters or when you do attacks, all those are the same. It's just the ones that happen sort of randomly are gone.
And we went through the first level without that edited out, right?
Without it.
Okay.
With those voices.
With those voices.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's obnoxious, so when you play it without that stuff, it's great because like you can hear the music, you can enjoy the game by yourself without having cartoons yell at you.
But I insisted that we go through one level with it in.
But also it's just better for the Let's Play because we don't have to keep talking over the characters.
Right.
So let's get in here.
They all do like a little dance.
Yeah.
It's great.
So right there, they would all have said a thing just now, but there is sweet, sweet silence. Plus, especially because for this level, I think the music in this is pretty good. I mean, it's not great, but it's pretty good.
Grand Metropolis.
Yep, you nailed it.
Nailed it right down.
Grand Metropolis. Amy, are you sure Sonic is here?
I'm just gonna...
No doubt about it. My heart is never wrong. Then it must be so. See, it's way better when I do it.
Wait, they took out like even the stuff at the beginning? That's weird. This game, like, it's just like a silent game now.
It seems that way, but look.
Can you not just go into the options and shut off voice?
No.
All right.
Do you really think I would have gone to the lengths that I went if I could just shut off the voice?
Well, sometimes you're an idiot. Oh, also, I did just want to say Metropolis, so nobody is an idiot.
Oh, and by the way, I was going to say, people were asking, like, when does Amy have a spin dash? Doesn't she never have a spin dash when I was talking about Sonic Advance? Wait. Look. Oh, wait. All right, spinning. That's a spin dash. That's as much of a spin dash as Sonic has in this game.
Right.
It's just, Big has the best voice. I don't know what happened to Big in the... I think...
Does he have two different shoes?
No. I think there's a problem with this PC version. Like, he doesn't have the stripes. And I know it's supposed to. There's just something wrong with the character. I don't know what it is. Whoops.
That's weird.
Oh.
Man, there's like... I know that you said that this game is a little bit better than people give it credit for.
I think so.
Just because it was the first bad one, so people kind of exaggerate how poor it is because they played it before they played things like Sonic 06.
Well, I'm not trying to give it past like it's... You know, I'm not trying to act like...
You're not trying to say that it's good.
No, but I'm not trying to say that, like, we should give it more of a pass because it's not as bad as other really terrible games or anything.
Right.
I just don't think it's that bad.
But everything kind of seems a little bit off to me. Everything is a little bit, like, not the way that it...
I mean, that's really the thing about this game. It's just, like, everything is just a little bit off. A little bit. Here's, like, one of the things. This isn't unique to Big, but it's an attack that Knuckles doesn't have.
Does one of the Chaotix have it?
He has like this weird umbrella, or no, that's a... Why did I say umbrella? Oh no, I know why I call it an umbrella. It's a fishing pole there, but then when he does like the now it's an umbrella. Okay.
It's kind of like a parasol. Sure. I would call that a parasol.
Okay. And I'm just gonna pretend like I know the difference between those two things.
Well, one's for the sun, one's for the rain.
Right. You're right. Okay. So Amy, because Amy's a speed character of this team, she basically acts like Sonic,
Right.
which I think is way better than any other time Amy's been in a game.
Right.
Because it's not obnoxious. But Big is here, so it still kind of makes this team awful.
And Cream?
Cream, whatever.
You hated Cream before Sonic Advance, too.
Yeah.
But then she had that rail grinding thing, and you were like, Cream's alright.
You know what?
Yeah?
Sometimes I'm easy. It's like...
Sometimes Cream's easy, too, you know.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying you want to fuck that. You weirdo.
Alright. It's weird they lock you in that big animation. You can't move.
So here
You know
in
what?
the...
Hold on.
Yeah?
Settings.
Does this game have a story at all? Or is it just like, you're in the Grand Metropolis, go!
Oh, I forgot to show each team has like it's like they have like a setup intro cutscene, and then that's kind of it.
Right.
But I forgot to show the one for Team Amy, or Team Rose.
I'm not saying that I'm upset that I don't know what's going on.
I know. Go.
Cream does have some self-esteem problems.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best! I'm gonna fuck up, but I'll try at least. Don't kick me out.
Well, this is...
I like how they all sit on his shoulders, though. Because he's so big.
And now I can't move at all while this is happening.
Why would you want to?
Yeah, good point. I don't know. Hey, Keith.
Hey, man, what's up?
I
Oh,
don't know.
shit. I have, man, I don't want to talk this to death, but
Yeah.
fucking, I went to the movies with my friend Zach, who, until recently had never seen a Star Wars movie. We watched episodes 4 and 5 a couple months ago, and I heard this crazy thing where some people show those movies in the following order: 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. So we both happen to
What?
have free movie tickets.
Wait,
Yeah,
say that again?
they instead of 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Who are you talking about, though?
My friend Zach, who had never seen Star Wars.
Oh, that's just the order in which he saw them.
No, he had never seen any of them.
So who does this? What are you talking about?
I just heard that this was a way that people do it. Somebody said it, and I was like, sure, why not? That sounds crazy
So
fun.
it's like
So you get
the experience of watching the first two first, but then you don't see the finale until the end.
right, and also there's like the spoilers of Anakin being Luke's father and like who Yoda is are spoiled by the first 3, but both of those are taken care of if you see the first 2 before you see the prequels.
I see the logic there.
Right, and it made sense. Episode 1 got re-released, and we both had free movie tickets.
Not going to see it.
We had free movie tickets. It was free.
I will not even see it for free. Wait, was
so
it
we
free?
wa- I'm just saying-
Wait, was it free only for that specific movie?
No, it's for any movie, but there were no other movies
Would have
out.
seen a different movie.
Anyway, I want you to guess 2 things.
Uh-huh.
On re-seeing it in the
Keith.
theater,
Keith.
how do you think I felt now about this movie after having all the discussion we've had about it, and how
I think
against the grain I was going, and then the second one is what do you think that Zach, who had only seen episodes 4 and 5, thought about it?
I think you still really liked it, though you did start to see flaws that you hadn't really seen before, that you now acknowledge, like, you know what, that's right, there are a couple problems with this movie, but that Zach really, really liked it, and so somehow you were in the weird position of not liking Phantom Menace more than someone else for the first time in your life.
All right.
How dead on am I?
I liked it. First of all, I have to give somebody...
Okay,
I have to give-
it's the best movie ever made
Hold
now.
on. First of all, pacing in that movie is super fucked up.
Yeah.
That movie has terrible, terrible pacing. Pretty much everything else I was on board with.
Okay.
And even tried to look out for things that were fucked up, like how you said, why would they try to kill the Jedi if they're supposed to be ambassadors, and they want them to sign the treaty. And I looked for things that you had pointed out as flaws, and was like, oh wait, no, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't though.
It does, because first of all, they weren't supposed to be Jedi; they were supposed to be ambassadors. Found out that the ambassadors were Jedi. Panicked, thought they were in trouble. Asked Darth Sidious what they should do, and he said, "Fucking kill him." And
Yeah.
they had to.
Yeah, I'm talking about Darth Sidious. Darth Sidious shouldn't have wanted them killed.
But he didn't care. He didn't care about the Trade Federation. He cared about himself. He wanted the Trade
Yeah.
Federation to be in conflict with the Senate so that he could get voted to Chancellor.
But that works against his plan.
No, it doesn't. Because until then, they weren't in open conflict with the Trade Federation. He wanted open conflict.
But it was going to happen anyways.
No, it wasn't. They were there to sign a treaty.
No, but they were already planning a ground invasion.
Yeah, but after they had... Listen, Kyle.
Uh-huh.
If they were planning a ground invasion, anyway, why would they not want to maintain... Why would they want to maintain peace with the ambassadors if they were already planning this ground invasion? I watched it, and I really, really tried to...
Okay, but here's one.
Okay.
You know the whole ridiculous segment of, like, risking this boy's life? Like, both physically his life and betting on
talking
his
about the pod
life
racing?
in the pod race, when they could have just done the exact same thing that they did in the very first Star Wars movie, which was just hire a transport. Like, remember when they were on Tatooine?
They didn't have any money.
And they needed... What?
That was just... They didn't have any... Republic credits aren't good out here. Remember
Yeah,
that,
but,
Watto?
but someone like... but that doesn't make sense either, though. That's ridiculous. Because there would have to be people... For there to be people like Han Solo who move back and forth between Republic places and Outer Rim territories.
I think
there would need to be somebody with a use for Republic credits.
Here's the thing that struck me as weird was why when Watto, the sleazy used parts merchant, said, "Trust me, nobody else had this part." Why they just took his word for it?
Yeah.
That's the
just
part that was weird.
That's just like, I understand, that is stupid, but that is one part that I do understand. It's just like, that's just like pacing in a movie.
Right.
That's just like, what are they going to show a montage of them checking every other place in town? You know what? They probably could have just said they did. They probably could have just said, we checked every place in town, and you like check it off. Like, all right,
Yeah.
you did. Though also, that doesn't make sense either. Why is there only one person on the fucking planet that has...
It's a very specific part. It's a part of a hyperdrive
Or
for
why-
a specific Nubian...
Or why
Fighter.
couldn't they have just sold the ship and then bought one that worked, but that wasn't as good? You know? Or why couldn't they have just written
Which is
a better
something that
movie?
even Watto suggested. He said, you might as well...
Oh.
I have the part, but you might as well just buy a new ship. It's very expensive.
Phantom Menace. I'm definitely gonna go
But
see...
that's all pacing stuff. And it was...
How is
Yeah, it's a
3D?
fine movie. It's not... It was very tasteful and subtle and well done.
Weird.
Yeah.
I will definitely go see the 3 good ones in theaters because I've never had the pleasure of seeing them on the big screen.
I never saw Phantom Menace in theaters. I saw it on
Weird.
DVD. Yeah.
What?
I was 7 years
I
old
saw
when
it like
came out.
5 times. Because I was a fucking idiot. Though I will talk about this, I went to a Toys R Us recently.
Yeah. But I just want to say in conclusion, like, yeah, pacing is super fucked up, but for the most part, the movie's fine. People blow that way out of proportion. There were even a few times where Jar Jar said something, and I chuckled.
Here's the part I think you are a little mixed up about.
What?
When you see people's reactions to Phantom Menace, you are taking them as though they are comments on, like, it as a film against all other films. You're just like, what about New Year's Eve? Surely that piece of shit was, like, nowhere near as good as Phantom Menace. But it's like, when the bar is set so high from the original Star Wars movies, the fact that you wouldn't just let it be, that you had to go back and just ruin it so poorly and produce something of a quality so much lower than the thing that had existed for decades up to that point. Like, they had to go back just to do a really shitty job.
Well, here's the thing. I think this is where I think I think I actually think that the original 3 Star Wars movies are worse than you think they are, but I still like them a lot, despite the flaws. Those are not great movies, but I love them because they're super cool movies.
But they're great kids movies.
They are great kids movies.
You know, they're not Citizen Kane, certainly. If you're not paying attention here, Amy finally caught up to Sonic. Now there's no way for him to get out of marrying her. Now we fight.
Well, you have to fight Sonic?
Yeah.
What?
Because there's no way out of... Because we have to get him to marry Amy. Trust me, Keith, it makes sense. Somehow... Wow. That was incredible. Those battles are such a coin flip, because basically what you have to do is force all 3 of the enemy characters off the edge. Sonic and Tails just somehow ended up off the world by themselves, and then I just kind of knocked Knuckles off.
Nice job. Hit that.
Boom.
I feel like this part should still have dialogue.
It wasn't a fucking smart bomb. Like, it was just a folder with all the voice files, and I just deleted the folder. Alright, you had something to say?
Oh yeah, just like people like getting all up in arms about how the Game Gear games aren't that bad, and then talking about how Phantom Menace is the worst movie of all time. It's just kind of
to be fair, I don't think it was that many people.
It was a couple. It was not that bad.
And those people are bad people, and they know who they are, so don't worry about it. Let's just, before we end this episode, just check out the Amy intro cutscene. Or you know what, I might even just...
Who cares?
I might even stick it at the beginning. No, it's important!
Is it?
You need to get all the rich texture of the Sonic heroes.
I bet Amy is way into Sonic, and I bet Big is confused, and I bet Cream has no reason for being there.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey.
See, now Big has stripes. Told you that was wrong.
I wonder where Sonic is.
Fucking right so far.
Yep. Good work, Cheese.
Amy, please be more careful with our only clue. You're right. I'm sorry.
They gotta find Sonic and Froggy.
Nice hat, Big. Chocola. Hey, you guys, cheer up. You know we'll find them.
They're all missing someone.
Just standing here. Come on, let's get
Some
going.
sort of mystery Sonic thief. I don't know.
How come they're all together, though?
Because everyone else had better shit to do, and they were the ones left behind.
I guess. It's just, no, I mean, it's just weird that Sonic is with Froggy and also Cheese's child buddy.
I don't know what's up with that
In the
picture. I think
same
that's fake
picture.
Sonic. That's not a real Sonic.
That's not a real Sonic?
That was, Sonic's not with Froggy. That's ridiculous. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll
I
find
honestly don't know.
I don't know either. I've never played this game.